The old convent stood on a hill. It overlooked the town. St. Mary's, it was once called, a place of peace. Now it was a shell, empty, foreboding. Locals whispered tales, dark tales. They spoke of Sister Agnes, a nun driven to madness. Her laughter still echoed. Or so they said. St. Mary's was once a beacon of hope. It was founded in 1702. Nuns dedicated their lives. They served the community. They prayed for the sick. They taught the young. But that was a distant memory. Now the convent stood in ruins, a testament to a terrifying past. The stories started subtly. Whispers of strange occurrences, objects moving, voices in the night. Then the stories grew darker. People spoke of a malevolent presence, a darkness that lingered. The convent had become a place of fear, avoided by all except the brave or the foolish. The legend of St. Mary's Convent was a mystery. It was a story whispered, a story feared. And tonight, it was about to become a reality for a group of unsuspecting teenagers, drawn to the convent by their curiosity. They were about to face the darkness that was Sister Agnes. Sister Agnes was once a devout nun. She was known for her piety, her kindness, her unwavering faith. But something changed her, twisted her. She became withdrawn, her eyes filled with a dark fire. It began subtly, a shift in her demeanor, a coldness in her eyes. Then came the whispers. The townsfolk spoke of strange behavior, of seeing her in the graveyard, late at night, talking to unseen figures.
I dismissed these rumors. I trusted Sister Agnes. I believed in her, but my trust would soon be shattered.
One night, a blood-curdling scream, it echoed through the convent halls. The Mother Superior rushed to Sister Agnes's room. What she found horrified her.
Sister Agnes was on the floor. Her eyes were wild. She was clutching a crucifix, twisting it in her hands. She spoke in tongues, her voice dripping with malice. I tried to help her, to pull her back from the brink, but it was too late.
Sister Agnes lashed out, scratching, biting, spitting. She was consumed by something evil, something dark.
I realized with a shudder. Sister Agnes was beyond saving.
The convent was never the same after that night. A heavy silence fell, broken only by whispers. Strange occurrences became commonplace. Objects moved on their own. Disembodied voices echoed in the halls. The nuns were terrified. They were prisoners in their own home. The Mother Superior tried to cleanse the convent. She called in priests. They performed exorcisms. They blessed every corner. But the darkness remained. It clung to the walls. It seeped into the very foundation. The convent was tainted. Years passed. The nuns, unable to bear the horrors, abandoned St. Mary's. The convent fell into disrepair. It became a shell, a haunting reminder of its dark past. The locals knew the truth. St. Mary's was not empty. It was inhabited by something evil, something that waited, something that yearned to break free. The story of St. Mary's Convent became a local legend, told to scare children, to keep them away from the ruins, but some weren't deterred. Some were drawn to the mystery, to the darkness. They craved the thrill of fear. They would soon learn. Some legends are best left undisturbed. The old iron gates creaked. A group of teenagers stood there. They were silhouetted against the setting sun, their faces a mix of excitement and trepidation. This was it, the infamous St. Mary's Convent, the place of local legend. They were here to explore it.
There was Jake, the daredevil, always up for a challenge. He had dared the others to spend the night in the convent.
Next to him was Emily, the skeptic. I didn't believe the stories, but a thrill ran through me, just being here.
Then there was Ben, the nervous one. He wished he had stayed home, but he couldn't let his friends down. Are you sure about this, Jake? This place is creepy.
Relax, dude. It's just an old building. What's the worst that could happen?
Typical Jake, always the brave one. I knew he was putting on a show. I could see the flicker of nervousness in his eyes, but I wouldn't say anything.
They stepped through the gates. The air grew heavy. A shiver ran down Emily's spine. She couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched.